Hello everyone, Dr. Victoria Skirbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. It's time for Taroscopes again, this time for November, and we're going to do the fire, or I'm going to do the fire signs. And I'm going to start with Leo. So, I just need to shuffle these cards up a bit. So we do have November. We do have that new moon in Scorpio, and that is for Leo. We're looking at your fourth house. So Scorpio is all about getting to the bottom of things. So it's very possible you'll get to the bottom of maybe a family mystery. Maybe you'll find something out you didn't know before. Oops. Through the process of that new moon. Hold on one second. So that's happening. There is a full moon in Sag, and it is it can affect you, activating for you your house of children, fifth house, possibly love affairs. But Venus, speaking of love affairs, does move into Capricorn pretty quickly. So I think it's the 5th or somewhere around there. 5th, 4th, 5th or 6th moves into Cap. I think it's the 5th though. And so, Venus has been freewheeling it in Sag, and that was fun because Venus needed some fun. But now Venus has to get to work, and Venus is going to be retrograde in Capricorn for a while. So it's going to take a lot of really, really hard work to get us to the other side of that. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's see what's up for Leo. Oh, I didn't cut the cards. And the cards, they must be cut. All right. I'm using the Arcanum deck. Okay, so we start with memories, childhood, children as the focus of your life, that sort of soft, sensitive place. This vibration is numerology. The numerology I use is the 46-1 vibration, which it's interesting because I connect it with Biden because he's the 46th president. And he kind of has that energy. And that's a Scorpio card. And he has all kinds of Scorpio. But so for Leo, we have this fullness of heart. The childlike wonder. Let's see what's crossing that. Strength. Another Leo card. Well, the Six of Cups is a Leo card because it's located in Tibrath, which is ruled by the sun in the Kabbalah. So the challenge is strength. Are you strong enough? Are you strong enough? Well, let me tell you, if your children are at stake, or somebody you love, or something that you love, you are superhuman. So, sorry about the camera. Let me see if I can fix it. I did this before and it worked. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I did that before and it worked, so I did it again. Can't stop moving. I can go this way, but I can't do this. Okay, don't get too excited. Well, it's Leo, right? What's underneath it all? Happiness. Wow, this is like a real, I mean, the Ten of Cups is a lovely card. The Six of Cups is a lovely card. The Ten of Cups is underneath. It's like blessings coming from heaven. Are you strong enough? Are you strong enough? For what? We'll see. What's in the past? An ending. Something recently ended, and it was final, and it was something you were never going to come back from, because it was a final decision. The final decision has been made. And it was quite painful and arduous, but it's done. And a new dawn, I don't know if you can see that, but there's lights around the swords. A new dawn is dawning. So a new day is being born. And we have the Four of Wands in the sky. This is celebration. It could be a wedding. Actually, I'm going to a wedding. I'm a Leo ascendant, so this would apply to me, but that's going to be in December. That should be a fun wedding. Anyway, celebration. So whatever you went through previous to this time, you're on the other side of it, and you are being celebrated, and you are being given blessings from Spirit that manifest through people in your lives, people that you didn't think, sometimes where you want the help from, you don't get it. And then you get it from all these places where you're like, whoa, I didn't expect that. And sometimes we like step back from that. It's like, oh, no, please don't. But no, please do. Please do. Allow the people who love you and want to give to you to give to you. The dark side of Leo is to be a narcissist. And that's when you demand to be loved, you demand to be respected, but you don't do anything to deserve it. But the other side of Leo is one of just like generosity of heart, just a benevolence. In the immediate future, you're going to get some help with finances to balance them. Now, for some, you might have to give a little money. Pay your taxes or whatever. But, and for others, you may receive money. And it's the energy of giving and receiving, this card. It's like a free flow of the energy of money. And the sixes are always located in Tiphereth. So it's spending your money from your heart. Not your ego, not your fearful mind, but your heart. So if you happen to see something that reminds you of a friend of yours and there's no reason to send a gift, don't put yourself in hock, of course. That would be silly. But if you see something that reminds you of something, pick it up and send it, or a card, or just drop them a note. Just let people know, that you're out there, and I think they're going to feel good about the fact that you're out there, and they're going to, blessings will come in. It's been such an internal journey, this whole, not so much this year, because this year things started to move out, but it's that whole 2020 thing was such an internal journey. And we still are not sure of how we've been transformed through it. But, yeah, it's a good thing. It's been a good thing. There's something about giving up the facade. Like, I'm thinking, like back in the day, you'd be in an office and you'd all be in these suits, and, the particular, like, designer, it had to be a certain way, a look, color, maybe even, kind of your uniform, right? And now you might have the same job and you're sitting there with, maybe the same blazer on, but you got your pajama bottoms on. So there's a vulnerability. and a breaking down of the masks that we wear. Um, that has is sorely needed. Is sorely needed. How it's seen from the outside. Messages. These are usually positive messages, intuitive messages. So you might actually be getting people reaching out to you, messages. Oh, I saw you here, or I heard about you here, or, and, excuse me, I dropped the cards again. Um, yeah, you're going to be seeing. Your domestic situation is the Five of Swords. There's somebody around you that is not well intended. You need to be careful. It does not necessarily mean that they're going to hurt you. You have to just be aware that there are people out there who are not well intended. And these are going to be people, probably, because it's the domestic situation, it's sort of your day to day. So, you go to a laundromat on, the same day, or you go do your food shopping, whatever. Just be aware. Be aware and take care. Because not everybody, sometimes these generosity things get tested. So nobody likes to be taken from, right? Nobody likes to take something that they want or have. And if we can continue to have a generous heart through that, then we have trust in true abundance. Hopes and fears, the devil. The devil, 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 devil. I've been pulling the devil a lot, actually. More than usual. I know I don't do a lot of readings online too much anymore. I'm going to start doing more, I promise. I've just had to, get through my mother's getting into the nursing home, reorganizing the house, and then going on vacation. So I'm going to definitely do more readings. Just be patient with me. The devil and the hopes and fears. Well, I mean, if you don't believe it, then you don't have to worry about it. Not really. I mean, nobody's going to hope for the devil, but a lot of people can fear it. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. And the devil is the power of manifestation. I mean, we all have to live. So to a certain extent, we all have to have a good relationship with the devil. Because that's the material plane. We live on the material plane. And so we must make concessions. We must eat food. We must do all the earthly things. And to do that, you in a certain extent, need to be indebted to somebody else, right? You're indebted to the farmer who grows your food. We should give our farmers way more credit. And the outcome is the Tower. Illumination. Illumination. Underneath it, we have the Five of Cups, which is sorrow. The Four of Cups, which can be divine discontent. And the Nine of Wands, which is ever ready. Boundaries. Fire in the belly. Righteousness. True righteousness. Somebody who has fought many battles and has the strength to fight one more. I don't see this Tower moment for you, Leos, as like the rug gets pulled down from under you. I don't. Because the Ten of Swords was in the past, this Tower is an illumination. Something, right? that family secret, maybe, that I spoke of when I was thinking about the astrology. Well, let's just say the way you end November is going to be very different than the way you started November. That's what I think these cards are saying. Take the time you need. Enjoy the life around you. Do not fear that it's all going to come to an end because of some apocalyptic thing. That's not it. Incidentally, apocalypse, the word apocalypse means to uncover. And uncover our own divine nature. That's what Leo's about. Leo's about connecting with your own divine nature. Leo's ruled by the sun. The sun is life. It's the flame of life. It's the Ace of Wands, Leo. The tower at the end, too, also indicates something to do with Mars, and because the tower card is associated with Mars. So for those of you who are a little more adept at astrology, check out what Mars is doing in your chart, okay? Especially if you're a Leo ascendant or a Leo moon, because that's where the illumination, it could be around that area. So, all right. Well, that was intense. I hope you enjoyed that. Like and subscribe. And I will see you again next month for the Tarot Scope for Leo. Take care, everyone. Namaste.